What's up, man? What's going on? Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you'll be notified every time I upload, man. Got a couple screens up right now, so you probably don't see me looking all over the place. Currently waiting on Prize Picks to come out with some picks. I'm running out of patience right now, so I'll bring this pod to you. I'll try to incorporate Prize Picks with some of the plays that I like tomorrow. Because I do need to get into some baseball. I mean, I need to get into some football. So be on the lookout for my football video. Hopefully, I can come up with some bets. Football was pretty much trash for me today. I didn't really, a lot of time. I really didn't really feel it. That's the preseason, though. Either way it goes, that video will be coming out next. And let's get right to it, man. I want to try to skim through this one here. Don't want the video to be cheap, but I just want to skim through it with what we have and what lines that we have out now. It's important that you get on the early lines, man. Early lines are major key, and you know what? Let me make sure my audio is correct here. Yeah, it looks like that's good to go. So yeah, as you can see, the banner, my Prize Picks promo code and everything going across the bottom there. So yeah, so I will let me pull up this. No, I need a bigger screen than that. Do I want to jump in the corner today? Maybe not, man. Let's just try to let's do a side by side view. All right, yeah, I think that's pretty nice right there. All right, so um yeah, so first game on the docket is we don't have the Dodgers game out right now, so I'll touch on that right now. We got because I had this one written down. We have the Dodgers money line here. Well, I ain't gonna lie. Dodgers going up against Miami, and so they didn't have a pitcher out for Miami. Now they got a pitcher out now. They Hoyning. Last time he pitched was versus the Dodgers. He went 3 innings. So they're just putting this out right now. He went 3 innings, 8 hits, 7 earned runs. Like, come on, man. I mean, either way it goes, listen. It's money line parlays, run line straights for me. I don't know what the numbers are going to be when they come out. But it's all Dodgers for me and nothing in this spot. Going up against a Miami team that just strike out, man. I mean, they strike out versus lefties at the highest rate, especially last 30. Let's see what I got here. Yeah, so last 30 days in general, they tops in the league. In Ks at 32.8% K rate, last 30. Last 30 at home, it actually is their K rate goes up at a 33.6. And they batting 176 versus lefties. So, Anderson, on the other hand, this is a spot where I think I could go to him for outs. Hopefully his outs are going to come out at around 16 and a half. Out, give me that. 17 and a half, give me that. Give me those outs. The strikeouts, he just had 6 strikeouts versus them. I normally don't target him for strikeouts, so maybe an alternate or something like that. He's went over 6 strikeouts. 1, 2, 3, 4, like 4 times this year. So I don't know, man. It is what it is. Either way it goes, it's all. First half, it's all Dodgers for me. They don't have the books. They don't have it on the books right now. Let's see if they got anything out for Prize Picks. Not yet. So Prize Picks, it seems like they got 2 pitchers out right now. Let me refresh it. Yeah, nothing yet. All right, 2 pitchers out right now. Maybe they'll drop the rest of these guys a little later on. Cincinnati Reds at the Washington Nationals. Here we got an over under 8.5 in this spot. Washington Nationals are minus 134 favorites, man. So they have that. We got Mike Minor on the mound, and he's just been, super trash, man. I mean, he's giving up he 5, 4, 4, 3, 2, 5, 1, 4, 2, 6, 4, 4, 3, 5. And all of these numbers have been coming in between, the first five. You know what I'm saying? On the other hand, you got Cavalli. He should be he's Washington's top pick. I mean, top prospect here. Okay, so uh, he's their top prospect, and he's got a little stuff, man. So nothing official here, but I want to lean towards Washington in some type of way here. Maybe the first five, just in case they want to sell the game. Maybe the first five. Like I said, the first five kind of makes sense for the simple fact that you got Minor giving up so many runs, and he can give up walks as well. Prior to his last two games, he had three or more walks in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 straight games. Okay, so let me see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm sorry, 3 walks or more in 5 straight games, followed by a 2-walk game. So 2 walks are better in 6 and 5 straight. So yeah. So either way it goes, I'm leaning towards Washington, at least first 5. All right. K props, I don't know what to do. You got Cavalli, his K prop coming out at 5.5 here, 4.5. Actually, both of their K props are sitting at 4.5. I don't know what to do. Cavalli is up to 5.5 and plus 124. I would imagine you can alter it back down because the numbers must have just went up. So minus 180 for 5 strikeouts. Yeah. So I don't know what to do in that situation. I don't know. Moving along here. This Pittsburgh Pirates and Philadelphia Phillies game here, I expect runs to be put up in this one. I don't know if I want to go towards the over, but I do expect runs to be put up, and I just can't. I don't want no parts of this game, truthfully. Los Angeles Angels at Toronto Blue Jays. Here we got an over under 8.5. This is a game I didn't really look too much into either, man. I ain't even gonna lie. So I'm gonna just save us some time to keep it moving. Colorado Rockies at New York Mets. Here we got an over under 7.5, and yes, we got Cool on the mound and Bassett on the mound. Here we got an over under 7.5. Yeah, I can see it. New York Mets are big 335 favorites here. I can see an instance where New York Mets win this game. I have to, take them on the run line though. And still have to try to put something with that, to get that 142 down. But Bassett, he's pitched very well at home, and that's something that you can pay attention to. So I think. I don't know about his K's though, because these Colorado Rockies teams kind of sneaky. They show the ability to hit righties. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. Might be a stay away for me because it's really not too much value. Iffy on his K's. His K's came out at 6.5. I don't think I want to go there. I don't think I want to stress it. So I might be a pass, but I do like New York Mets to win this game. But it might be a pass for me because. For the simple fact that the value isn't there. Tampa Bay Rays at Boston Red Sox. We got an over under 8.5, and this Tampa Bay Rays team been kind of hot, man. They're getting plus money on the run line. On the money line here. I would imagine this should be a bullpen game for these guys here. Tampa Bay. I would imagine this is, but so. I don't know, man. They bullpen, it's not that bad if you ask me, but I guess. But Walker, as of late, he's been all right. He did give up 4 runs to Toronto, but other than that, he's been okay. I don't know, man. This might be an under spot here. I can't really wrap my finger around it, to tell you the truth. I'll keep it moving. Detroit Tigers at. You guys got anything, let me know. Detroit Tigers. But you know what, though? I did have my eye out on Nathaniel Lowe here. You know, uh, oh no, I'm sorry. That's the Texas game. Okay, so we're on the Texas game. My fault, y'all. It's so much baseball, so much sports overload, man. Either way it go, Detroit Tigers at Texas Rangers here. We got an over under 8 in this spot here. Detroit Tigers, they rolling out Alexander. He's a lefty, and Texas Rangers, they rolling out Otto. Okay, so you know, um, first of all, you got somebody like Otto on the mound. He's a guy that we really was hanging on him for his walks this season, and they've been all over the place. So a lot of people profited off of that, including myself. So yeah, but I want to say his last 4 starts. Look at his last 4 starts. He's been okay. You know what I'm saying? Going up against this Detroit Tigers team, who's not very good on the road. You know what I'm saying? Then they rolling out a lefty here. This Texas team hitting lefties really, really well. Especially in the last 30. I think they batted like 305 versus lefties. I think I can get down with that. And like I said, a big part of that is going to come from somebody like Nathaniel Lowe. I was looking at him. I think he's got 3 home runs in his last 5 games or something like that. 4 home runs in his last 7 games. Lefty versus lefty matchup, and he's batting 336 versus lefties. He's a bat that you can look at. He probably be looking to stay hot, so that's somebody that you can look at there. All right. If I'm betting on this game, it's going to be Texas Rangers or nothing. Otto, I'm kind of slightly interested in his outs in this spot for the simple fact, he's win 5. He's win 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, between 5 and 6 innings, 5 and 6 innings in 7 straight games, and he hasn't given up more than 2 runs in 4 straight games. So that's something that you can look at. On the other hand, like I say, Alexander, he's given up 3 runs or better, or 2 runs or better in 5 straight games. Hasn't looked too bad, but when you get a team that's batting 300 versus lefties, I gotta look into it. If I'm betting on this game, it'll be Texas Rangers or nothing. Chicago Cubs at Milwaukee Brewers here. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot here, and just like this Milwaukee team, just like Miami, man. They striking out a ton versus lefties, man. They right up there with the top of the league, neck and neck with Miami in the last 30 days in general and at home. Okay, so and then you couple that with the fact that Steele just pitched against these guys that had 9 strikeouts. So it is there. Now Peralta, on the other hand, he hasn't looked the way I really wanted him to look, or the way the world has been wanting him to look. But his strikeouts have been in the Midland, around the 5, 6 area. You know what I'm saying? So both of these strikeout props are coming in at 5.5. Justin Steele's, it just was drastically dropping all night. I took an itty bitty stab at it, man. I think it came out at plus 110, and now it's all the way at minus 126. And that's how it goes, man. It's also, it's good to try to take advantage of them early lines. All right, good to try to take advantage of them early lines. We have an over under of what here? 7.5. I don't know, man. I'm iffy on that. But Chicago Cubs last 30, they ranked number 4th worst in strikeouts versus righties. So if you want to get to some steals, some Peralta strikeouts, be my guest. You could probably even do a Sage parlay with. This is just an example. I don't know. I haven't looked any farther at this. I'm just saying this is an example here. Let me simplify my to give you guys some more screen. Let's see. Is that any better? So either way it goes, yeah. Yeah, Fedor Peralta, what, 5 strikeouts and maybe 5 strikeouts. That's a minus 128. Have to figure something else out with that. I just wanted to see anyway. That's a demonstration, but that's something I don't mind getting to. Picking a side nowadays is kind of fucked up. You got a you privileged if you can play on a FanDuel Sportsbook with Okay, so we might have numbers out. Okay, so we got numbers out right here, and right off the back here, just giving the matchup. Give me the over 4.5 strikeouts for Tyler Anderson, okay? For all my prospect gurus out there. Mike Minor does have the ability to get Ks. Don't get it twisted. I don't think I want to go there, though. All right. Um, hmm. As of right now, as far as we've gotten, I know I like that Tyler Anderson. I know I like that. I know I do. Okay. Oh, so we've gotten up to Chicago. You know what? I can't talk you off of neither one of these guys. If I had to take one of these props between Steele and if I take one of these props between Steele and Peralta, it would probably be Steele. It would probably be Steele. So those are a few props right there. What else do they have out here? Pitcher fantasy score. I have to look into that. Yeah, I have to look into that. All right, so let's keep it moving, man. Ooh, man, if you guys you guys have a lean in that game, man, drop me some plays in the comments, man. Drop me some plays in the comments. We got San Diego Padres at Kansas City Royals here. Over under 8.5 in this spot here, and like I said, I don't know, man. Musgrove, he's been pretty up and down, but as of late, he's been picking up the pace. Um, you know, I don't know what his strikeout prop is going to come out at. I really was looking at him for his outs, so he should be out on Prize Picks. 6, I don't know if I'd get there. It's doable for somebody like him, but I don't know if I'd get there. Bubic, on the other hand, the 4.5 strikeouts is not out of the realm of possibility for him, but this San Diego team hasn't been striking out a ton. All right, and if they end up getting to him, he definitely won't get there. So that's something you got to look out for there. If you're planning on going to his strikeouts there. I give the pitcher lean towards San Diego on this one. If I find his outs coming out at a very, very nice, number, like a 17.5, I'm jumping on it. Joe Musgrove outs, okay? If it comes out at a 7.5 or something like that nature. While I'm looking here, I might as well look on DraftKings and see if I can find his outs. And okay, 18.5. So there's their hook. The hook is dangerous. I don't know. The hook is pretty dangerous. All right. Now that 15.5 for Chris Bubic is doable. He's hit that number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 out of his last 9 games. The one he missed it was versus Tampa Bay. That was his last start. So 15 and a half outs there. It's doable. I just don't know when this San Diego team is going to decide to explode. Okay, Arizona Diamondbacks at Chicago White Sox here. We got an over under 8.5 in this spot here, and what I'm looking at for this one here, I'm looking at the outs here for Cueto. All right, 18.5 outs at minus 115. Sign me up for that. I don't care if I lose it or not. It's an official play for me. I mean, this team hasn't been striking out as much, if at any, at all, Arizona Diamondbacks. And then you couple that with the fact that Shit, Cueto, he doesn't get strikeouts anyway. Shit, so I mean, even his strikeout prop is in jeopardy, but he does go out there and gets outs. All right, he's hit this number. His innings has been like 8.28, 6, 8, 7, 7, 6, 8, 6, 6, so 5, 7. So I'm gonna take my chances, man. I'm gonna take my chances. It's a straight bet. You don't want anything like this ruining your parlay. Okay, that's my look for this game. Um, that's my look for this game. I'm gonna just keep it moving to save some time here. Okay. San Francisco Giants at Minnesota Twins here. We got an over under 7.5 in this spot here. I ain't gonna say I'm a fan, but I can in certain spots I back Ryan. I back Ryan in certain spots. He's hit his strikeout prop in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 out of his last 6 games. Strikeout prop is coming out at 5.5. I want to say it's doable for a guy like him. It's just this San Francisco team has been kind of pesky. Now, Prize Picks, we're gonna see where's strikeout prop come out at on Prize Picks. 5.5. I might have to take a stab at something like his pitcher fantasy score. I haven't looked at it, so let's take a quick look at it right now. At 32.5, 32.5. I mean, it is what it is. Alex Wood, on the other hand, it's a possibility he could get there. It's a possibility he can get there. And I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt for the simple fact that no Byron Buxton, and the way this Minnesota offense has looked pretty bad. I mean, what? Can you get 4 strikeouts at what? 12? What? Can we get 6, 5? Let's say we end up getting 5, 6 innings. That's coming up to be 12, 18, 30. And this is at a 25.5. I think it's pretty low here. And I could make a case for not a lot of runs being put up in this game. So there you have that, man. I got a slight lean towards the over. All right, slight lean towards the over. Over fantasy score for Webb. All right. If I had to pick one team here, it would. I can't even pick one. Man. I ain't even gonna lie. You guys got something? Let me know. All right. So let's keep it moving. Baltimore Orioles at Houston Astros here. We got Bradish on the mound, over under 8.5. I expect this Houston Astros teams to put up some runs versus Bradish. Bradish has been giving up runs. All right, so I don't think I want to go to the team total. I think I just want to take the Houston Astros on the run line here. I know this team is pesky, man. But Bradish, he's given up 3 runs in his last 3 games, then followed by 1 and 2, then 6-5, then 2-2. If anything, I might have to go Houston Astros first 5. All right, yeah. So there you have that. We don't have any pitching props out for this one here, except for on Prize Picks, and I don't know if I want to get to. I think McCullers is sitting at 5.5. I don't know if I want to get to McCullers at 5.5 on Prize Picks, but I'm still thinking about it. McCullers, I don't think he even. He's won 6 innings. Once he's had 6. Once in his 2 starts, 6 strikeouts or 5 strikeouts there. All right. Yeah. So, what else we got here? St. Louis Cardinals here. Strider faced this team one time. We got over under 7.5 in this spot. with Quintana on the mound here. All right. Strider faced this team one time. You know what though? Before I talk about this, I mean, Yordan Alvarez in Baltimore, he's a bat that I like. And we got, in Houston, we got plenty of bats that I do like in this spot here. To tell you the truth, yeah, I could take a look at some of those guys. I mean, but Yordan Alvarez is going to be one of my favorite bats there. All right, so let's put it at that. And now, fast forward to this Atlanta Braves game, yeah. So Strider does have a 12 strikeout game versus these guys, but I don't think I'm gonna go there. Okay, his strikeout prop was sitting at 8.5, 7.5, and I don't think I'm gonna go there either. Might have to tease it down, whatever the case may be, something like that. I don't know. A few things I can tell you. Goldschmidt and Arenado are hitting 300 versus righties. Okay. Then you got let me see. I did have that written down. So no, you know what? You do have Austin Riley. He's batting 363 versus lefties. Versus righties. And his OPS is sitting at over 1,000 at 1.213. Dansby Swanson, he's hitting righties at a 300 over. He's batting 302 versus righties. So those are a couple bats that I like to get to right there. I'm very, very undecided in this game. If I had to pick one, it would probably be it'll probably be Atlanta. So keeping it moving. New York Yankees, Oakland Athletics, over under 7 in this spot. Is New York Yankees are nothing for me. Run line parlays, money line parlays, run line straights. And last but not least, Cleveland Guardians here. We got an over under 7 in this spot here as well. I don't expect a lot of runs to be put up in this one. Cleveland does hit righties okay though, but I don't expect runs to be put up in this one here. I could be wrong. Outs. I'm really looking at the outs here. I was looking on DraftKings. I can see instances where we got an over under 7 in this spot, and both of these guys make it in the outs. If you thinking, that, then you could probably hit the outs here. Even on Caesars. You can do same game parlays on Caesars, and they let you incorporate outs with both of the pitchers. And I didn't even look at those numbers. Let's take a look at how what the numbers are going to be like. So, I'll push popular. Same game parlay, Caesars Sportsbook. Let's see. I'd imagine we're gonna get at least a plus 200 if we put these two together for a parlay, a fun parlay. Let's see. Total outs recorded over 16.5 and over 19.5, plus 265. I might sprinkle something on it, just a little something on it. I might. And with that being said, guys, man, be safe out there. You feel me? Be safe out there. Peace, man. Peace. In.